Link building, SEO, PR, how do they all actually work together? If you want to get your business more visibility on the internet, more people to find you, more eyes on the cool work that you're doing, stay tuned for today's video. My name is Bridget Cisco, and I'm the co-founder of a company called Visibility on Purpose, and we help small business owners, product-based companies, authors, and personal brands get featured in the media. One thing that is absolutely part of that equation is link building and SEO. In this video today, I'm also going to share some of my favorite tips and tricks like HARO, Quoted, and one more online website you should be using if you want to get more eyes on the work that you are doing. Okay, so you are here because you're looking for exposure in the media. You're looking to obviously get more eyes on the work you do, which is why you're watching a video about link building and SEO. And I'm here to remind you that all of these work simultaneously. They all work together. And what you see on the screen, these are all of our past client press placements that they have secured for themselves. So not only are they showcasing that they are an expert in whatever topic that they love to speak about, whether it is something financial or real estate, or maybe it's their product, or maybe it's, fitness tips, they are also boosting their website's SEO. And we're going to go into what that means and why. So basics, search engine optimization, you've heard the word, you've heard it thrown around, maybe you've done a course on it, maybe you have someone who's doing your website that is really skilled at this and they would understand this. But this is also important for you to get as a business owner. The idea is that SEO stands for search engine optimization. We want more eyes on our website. We want more eyes on the work that we're doing. We want more eyes on our products and our services. And search engine optimization has a number of different practices that help you boost your websites or your domain's rankings on the internet. So one thing that this can look like is if I go onto Google and I type in a plumber in New York, I'm the plumber that comes up first. And this is a great thing to do. I recommend that you pause this video, you go over to Google, you type in your business name or your personal name and see what comes up. Because you're going to notice that some of those websites that come up first, that means that they are likely highly trafficked. Those are the exact keywords that you've typed in. And Google is basically pulling data from those websites and figuring it out through its own algorithm, which I'm not knowledgeable enough to speak on. It's pulling that information and giving you a search result based on what you've typed in. So, search engine optimization. It's also influenced by links and other factors, meaning if you are quoted on another website that is highly trafficked and it says, Bridget Cisco, and it's a link to bridgetatleen.com or visibilityonpurpose.com, that is really good for my business. It's really good for Visibility on Purpose because it's a higher ranked site linking to me and making the domain of my site get boosted. And press is another avenue that can support this. So I want to show you what I mean by that. Brand exposure, link building, and press. So on the right, these are again client features that they have secured for themselves. And all of these are good for every single one of this business owner's brand because these are highly trafficked sites. Yahoo News, everyone knows Yahoo, right? That's going to be something that when someone types in Yahoo News, it is going to come up very quickly. So now all of these business owners have been quoted or featured on these certain publications and on these platforms, and it's going to link back to their website, therefore boosting the SEO of their website. You kind of get how this is working? Now, I'm going to go over a couple of different ways that you can utilize this from the perspective of PR and media exposure. So this is exactly what we teach you inside our courses and mainly in Pitch Party, which is our full comprehensive PR and DIY pitching course. So what we're really teaching you is how to boost your SEO, how to build more links, how to get more traffic to your site, but for you as the founder of the company, how to be seen as the founder of the company. So where can we start? Press releases. Now, from a business perspective and like you being seen as this person who speaks on X topic, a press release isn't necessarily a business needle mover, but it definitely is great for putting your business on the map. Because if you submit a press release to one of these websites that then distributes that press release all over the internet, and a press release, as a reminder, is literally just like an informational message about something that's happening. So it's really information. It's like, Becky Johnson did this on this day. here's more information. It's not really an opinion piece. It's not really like featuring the founder. It's just information about your business. So if you have a new product launch, if you have a book that comes out, if you're doing something big, usually there's a press release. So it can be good for SEO because those press releases are going to show up when someone types in your name. Then we have some of the platforms that connect you as the source to media professionals, media contacts, editors, journalists, and writers. And those are HARO, Quoted, and Featured. So HARO, Quoted, and Featured. All of these are sites that connect you as the source with media contacts, with those editors, with the journalists, with the reporters who are actually putting out the content on the stories that you would do really well being featured in and on. And again, it goes back to this idea of link building, of boosting your SEO. If you are featured on those sites, especially because they're going to be big media platforms, right? Like Yahoo News, Parade, Fortune, Forbes, Entrepreneur, that is going to link directly to your website, therefore boosting your SEO. Let's take a look at Help a Reporter. So this is the website here. And you're going to sign up as a source. You can see that button right here, I'm a source. So you're going to sign up as a source and you're going to basically get 3 emails to your inbox every single day. It's going to give you really simple ways to do this. You're going to get those 3 emails to your inbox. Make sure that you sign up with an email account that maybe you don't use all the time. Okay, so HARO, Quoted, and Featured. I just did an entire video on Quoted. You can click the link in the description of this video and you can head over to Quoted. Featured, very similar, connecting with the PR pros. Now, another way that we can be doing this is through podcasts, through YouTube videos, because when you are interviewed, you are, again, positioning yourself as an expert, which is the lens through which Visibility on Purpose usually focuses on media exposure, right? You, as the founder of your company, being featured, being interviewed, talking on the topics that naturally relate to your business and that you want to be known for. That's the goal there. Then when those podcast episodes go out, they're going to link to your website, therefore boosting your SEO. Kind of get what's happening here? Then we have the digital and print editorial placements, which you can see right here on this page. So what do you need to know about digital editorial placements? So it's that same idea that you being featured on a larger platform where it is a media channel that has a lot of viewers. There are a lot of people who are going to this platform each and every day to read content, to read the news, right? Yahoo News is a great example of that. They're going on Business Insider. For you to be featured on that with a link back to your website, it boosts your website's SEO. And then we have Amazon. We have a lot of authors in this community. It's the best thing ever when your book comes up when you do a Google search, and that's because Amazon, again, is a highly trafficked search engine. I guess it's not really a search engine, but you know what I mean. Okay, just a little, pause here on link building because I know this is new for a lot of us, but according to Ahrefs, this is a quote from their website directly, links from relevant pages on authoritative websites have the most influence on your rankings in Google and possibly other search engines. So Yelp, Google, Amazon, Glassdoor, big media sites, meaning that you want to have some foundational links that tie back to your website. Again, we are borrowing the audience of Yelp, of Google, of Amazon, of these big media sites, and we are linking it back to our direct website with that same intention of getting more traffic to our site. So if you have a business that has a brick and mortar location, Yelp and Google My Business are going to be great for that, as well as Glassdoor. If you're an author, or a products company, get your stuff on Amazon. If you are a author, if you are a founder of a company, a product company, get yourself featured on the big media sites. Okay, last but not least, this is important. Where do we start? So we mentioned Moz in the beginning of this video. Head over to Moz. They have a free domain ranking checking tool. You can put 3 domains per day with the free feature. You can see how the domain is doing. You can see the links that are tied to this domain. And this is going to help you just understand the health, not really the health, I shouldn't say that, that's a little different, how searched your website is currently, how many other sites are linking to your site. Then, of course, we have our digital real estate, and some of these I just mentioned, right? Making sure that you have a listing on Google My Business, Yelp, Glassdoor, Trustpilot, Alignable is actually one that we're getting into right now, just making sure the business is on there. And this is just good for that foundational link building so that you have your website featured on these sites. And I shouldn't say featured, listed on these sites. Then, of course, non-negotiable, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn presence. We talk about that a lot. We have so many videos on what you need before you get media exposure. Go take a look at those. Expert commentary. This is exactly what we're known for at Visibility on Purpose. We help you as the business owner be quoted in the media. So think the articles, the journals, the magazines that link back to your website. And this is where we use and teach you how to use platforms like HARO, Quoted, and you can see the Quoted video over on the right here, and just direct media outreach. So we teach you exactly how to do that. We have templates inside the course. Over here on the right, past experiments. So that's everything that we're doing inside Pitch Party, really teaching you how to land media for yourself, how to use HARO, how to use all these platforms to support you. And we have some pitching partners where you can actually directly pitch members of the media who we have relationships with. So we've already built those relationships so you don't have to. Now, another thing that you can be looking at is actually pitching yourself, which is when you are bringing a big idea to the media. Let's say that you work as a writer for Yahoo Finance and you want to put out an article on, debt in 2024. What are people dealing with? What are they experiencing? And you would love to have some quotes from, people in the real estate industry, financial experts. So you can introduce yourself to that person. And as a reminder, you're helping that writer out. So never, ever forget that. It's easy sometimes to be like, oh, what do I have to offer? What do I have to share? But remember that you have something of value to offer. You also can become a contributing writer. So there are sites out there that welcome contributing writers because they're looking for content, and you'll basically be supporting them by sharing, a story that's relevant for that publication and that audience. And again, this supports this idea of boosting your SEO and link building and linking back to your website. And last but not least, podcasts, TV. When you are interviewed, when you are a guest on shows like that, Spotify, Apple, any other place that podcasts are listed or shared, they're going to add your website link. So boosting your SEO, bringing people back to your world. We hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you can just take a moment, do us a favor, subscribe to the channel. Send this video to a business friend that you have. Maybe they're in a mastermind with you, a networking group, who doesn't have a huge budget but wants to start implementing these practices. We have so many accessible ways for business owners to work with us. Our courses and workshops start from $37 up to our full course, which is $14.97. So you just have so many ways to get yourself featured, to boost your SEO, and to really build the brand. Because, hey, you didn't build this brand for no one to know about it. Thanks so much for being here today. Subscribe, like, and comment on this video. See you next week.